Day one. Oh shoot. 8 cans. Okay. Hey, Astro computerized assistant reporting for duty. You must be Dee Dee, right? I am pleased to announce that according to my data, you qualify to become the captain of this vessel. Welcome aboard the Escape Shuttle, Captain. On behalf of the Astro Citizen program, please accept our apologies for the tiny inconvenience of being transported 60 parsecs away from Earth. Current goal, find a safe place to land and then try to contact the outside world. Please turn on the main computer for further instructions. It is located in the center of the shuttle. Follow the regular rationing protocol and feed your crew. Show me what you got, Captain. Captain, all Astro Citizen missions begin with the commanding officer delivering a morale-boosting speech. Don't let me stop you. Everyone is really looking forward to your speech, Captain. So am I. This is it. You can really show what breed of captain will be. Will you be on this incredible journey? What kind of speech will you give? My greatest attribute is agility. So that doesn't make sense, but we're going with it. So, here's that. Never before has anyone given a speech so determined and to the point. Not any space captain, at least. You spoke of making your own luck and surviving. It really sounded like you knew what you were talking about, did you? That was quite a performance, Captain. Your crew started cheering even before you were finished with your speech. Long live the captain. Filled the cabin. If any sound could travel through the soundless void outside the hull of your ship, that would be it. One thing is for sure. You are ready for any challenge this galaxy throws at you. Inspired by your sly leadership style, I allowed myself to switch on the electricity generator in the back of the shuttle. It will produce power for you daily. Captain, the crafting module in the back of the cabin has been activated. It's just like the Astro Citizen material said. This modern machine lets you create something from almost nothing. All you need is a little bit of minerals, chemicals, or power. Use it to craft, recycle, and repair your supplies, as well as upgrade items and shuttle systems. Emmett says he is glad to have you as his captain. Awesome. Okay. Let's craft a sock puppet, because we do not have one. And we don't want our people going insane. Captain, it's important to keep yourself and your crew well fed. One portion of delicious canned soup is enough to sustain a human for a few days. Even one can could be the difference between life and death. That's why it's important to keep a good inventory of your stock, unless you want to eat your own crewmates. Haha, that was a joke. Please appreciate it and laugh. Look, we're bonding already. This is bonding. Who will perform the routine supply check? The only requirement is simple mathematics. I realize I might be asking a lot, but I have a good feeling about this crew, Captain. Okay, Emmett is super smart, correct? Brilliant, yes. We're gonna go with Emmett. Day 3. Good news, Captain. This shuttle was pre-stocked with an emergency food supply. Use it well. The routine supply check is now complete. Well, look at that. The numbers add up. Good job, human crew. The current number of soup cans on board is 9, plus 2, correction. The current tally is actually 11. Additional foodstuffs were delivered to this shuttle instead of entertainment supplies. Lucky you. The food you collected is more than sufficient for now. Just don't eat it all at once. Since Emmett did such a good job, I think it's only fair to nominate him as your payload officer. In this role, Emmett will produce some minerals for you daily, as long as he respects you as captain anyways. Let's give everybody some food then. Should we? Hunger's okay. Let's give them all food tomorrow. Captain, there is something you need to see. The scanners have picked up a container floating in our vicinity. I wonder what's inside. What now, Captain? Should we try to pull the container on board? Sure. Day 4. That mysterious cargo the scanner spotted yesterday is now on board. Opening the box in 3, 2, 1. While pulling the damn cargo container in, we did not follow standard Astro Citizen procedures for airlock operations. If you want to perish in outer space, Captain, that's your choice. But be so kind as to not take anyone else with you, or any of our equipment for that matter. Looks like we lost... Dang, we lost the communicator. Frick! And I cannot craft one. Shoot. Okay, that won't affect that. Well, no, we should do this one first. Yeah. It's gonna take 3 days anyways. Okay, let's give everyone food. I don't have anything to go with it, so I'll select nothing. Last night I was browsing through some designs of beautiful machines. Never you mind why. Now pay attention. I found a food dispensing machine on board. All shuttles in the Astro Citizen program were to be equipped with one. Ours is missing a lever, but apart from that, it seems functional. It's hardly rocket science, so you should manage to fix it. But how? Apparently with nothing, and I'm not going to be able to fix it because I don't have anything. That sucks. If I had only grabbed the duct tape. I held a vote when you were asleep and I won 1-0. Vindy, the machine, had to go. She would have driven me crazy with her limited programming and constant food queries. There's no reason for you to be mad. She wasn't giving up the soup rations to you either. If you look through the airlock, you can still wave goodbye to her as she floats away. Of course, if you're unhappy with the assortment of machines that populate this ship, you are free to file complaint form number THX1138. Your objection will be considered as soon as you reach a new home world, you ungrateful bastard. Tom says he is glad to have you as his captain. April reported being glad to have you as her captain. Okay. 2 days remaining upon that. The oxygen level is dropping. We have a malfunctioning filter in the main onboard support circuit for oxygen waste, or Moscow for short. I don't know who named it, and we cannot rule out sabotage. You should fix it. you can reach Moscow from the 0G space between the hull and the outer deck. Again, Emmett, he's super smart. We're going to go with Emmett. Day 6. As Emmett descended below decks, he noticed an obscene hand drawing of an American and Soviet. Emmett blushed furiously, then tripped into a mess of wires like a fork driving into a spaghetti plate. Still tangled, he forgot to pause the airflow before removing the filter. When the carbon dioxide hit him, Emmett made a face not unlike the Soviet in that drawing. Many brain cells have died in that very moment. The sacrifice was not in vain, though. We now have a fully functioning air filter. Your attention is required, Captain. This is most abnormal. We are registering unknown transmissions, but I cannot identify who is sending them. And more importantly, what they contain. It might be a solar flare interference, or worse, a new type of Soviet encryption. We need to decipher these signals as soon as possible. For all we know, our survival depends on it. Who do you want to put in charge of monitoring these communications? Okay, he's still brilliant. That's just... Okay. First contact. Captain, you need to see this. I am not easily excited, but this is one of the greatest moments for humanity and human-made AI alike. We are not alone in this universe. The signals we intercepted were finally decrypted. They are alien transmissions, as in coming from other life forms. And no, I do not mean the Reds. It's something we have never seen before. There seems to be a number of intelligent civilizations in this galaxy. These signals are coming from everywhere. We can safely assume we are going to meet some of them sooner or later. Our, or rather your life, will never be the same, Captain. April remains loyal. Crafting complete on first aid kit. Tom is alert. Okay, awesome. That means I can craft something else. Let's just go ahead and craft a can of soup. Oh no, Captain. One of the storage lockers is jammed and cannot be opened. It gets worse. It's my favorite locker. We will lose access to some of our supplies if we do nothing. Also, I will be sad. You need to act, Captain. Will you use your brains or bronze to deal with this problem? I guess my brains, since they're pretty equal. Probably didn't get anything or lost stuff. And okay, let's see what happened. I am saddened to report that you weren't able to unjam the locker. I am very disappointed. You've had a lot of very creative ideas, but none of them worked. Creative is a synonym of dumb, if my thesaurus subsystem is not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, we had some of our food supplies transferred to that locker just yesterday. That soup is as accessible to us as Earth now. -2 soup. Crafting completed. Soup. So, I'm only down 1 soup because I pre-crafted soup. Yay! Upgrade. Takes energy to upgrade. Sure, why not? Who knows what that'll do? Okay. Astro Citizen Protocol dictates that every piece of equipment must be regularly checked for breakages, extraterrestrial parasites, space-time glitches, and spells by witches. We missed our last check. What with all the pan-galactic space trotting, we should check some of our gear. April seems idle. Is there anything she should check? Well, this is the only thing I have, because I have the other thing in there, so. Let's go with that. Oh, what happened? Day 9. You asked April to grab one of my robust checklist pages and run through it with a chosen piece of equipment. April gladly went over the checklist. While making her thorough check, she found a small sachet of soup taped behind the console. Ever respectful, she offered you the snack. Your strong leadership has paid off, ma'am. April is still loyal. Upgrade complete. New item available. Extraordinary artifact. Tom is asking for more rations. April is complaining about an empty stomach. And Emmett is asking for more rations. Okay, so she found me a snack, so I'm not hungry. That works. So I will give food to each of them. There. And I'm not hungry, so that works. Are those eyes glowing? Yes. The extraordinary artifact's eyes are glowing. Okay. That works. Well. Captain, it is time for a life or death challenge, the most important task available on this shuttle, cleaning the cabin floor. From subtle green stains to small rubber scuff marks, the place could do with a good scrubbing. April looks free. Will you ask her to apply some elbow grease? Or request she is to improvise cleaning formula for whatever we have on board? She's strong. We'll go with her strength. Well, she's stronger than I am. April did not mind being a cleaner for the day, as per your wishes, but unfortunately her biceps weren't up to snuff. Many unsightly stains left over from your adventures are still there. Even after April scrubbed the floor, April was broken by the failure. Now she won't stop rubbing her arms and saying, "Why is it all unclean? Everything is grubby. Why doesn't it look like a polished mirror in here? Tom is not hungry. April is not hungry. Emmett is doing okay, soup-wise." Okay. Oh, why do I not have a sock? I thought I had a sock. Okay. Captain, we are now entering a field of cosmic gas. Its origins is unknown, though I have the theory. Uh-oh, can you smell that? Did someone forget to brush their teeth today? No, it's just the gas leaking into the shuttle. Somebody could try to isolate some of the gas to use later. Avoid the leak side effects. Okay. Let's go with Emmett because he is intelligent. Day 11. Unfortunately, Emmett failed at isolating the cosmic gas leak, and now my readings indicate that its volume is reaching critical levels. The gas came into a reaction with some of our resources, making a portion of them unusable. We are out of the space cloud now. Well, we might want to... rations for me. Hungry. Oil. I guess just me, since I haven't eaten. System upgrade. I wonder what that'll do. Okay. Good news, Captain. We are approaching a celestial body that appears to be a planet. My scanners detect no life, but some structures on the surface suggest that it was inhabited at one point. The climate is harsh and unwelcoming, but even that beats some being stranded in space, right? A landing can be attempted, but steering the ship will require a considerable feat of strength. Since you're not exactly a circus strongman, you will need luck on your side to succeed. Bearing that in mind, should I initiate the landing? Sure. Why not? You only live once. Well, yeah, I might die here. Did we die? Day 12. We did not die, although everything has a kind of a green haze and I'm very wounded. Great. Goal achieved. Find an appropriate landing spot. Goal updated. Check goals section for details. Can you hear me, Captain? Get up. Do you remember what happened? Well, you attempted an emergency landing, but the shuttle has crashed. I'm afraid that the vessel got seriously damaged, and the communications console is in pieces. I believe it's not beyond saving, although it will take me a while to calculate the optimal way of conducting the repairs. Please remain patient, Captain. For now, take a moment to take in your surroundings. Who knows, Captain? This place will turn out to be some kind of a mootopia. Wait, did I just say moo? What a weird glitch. I meant utopia, obviously. Captain, the expedition module in the back of the cabin is now active. If you want to survive here, someone has to go outside from time to time. We have to secure more supplies, and soon. One small step for Astro Citizen, one giant leap for whatever is left of humanity. Tom remains loyal. You stopped complaining about rations finally. You are badly hurt, ma'am. Please consider treating your injuries using a first aid kit. It won't get better on its own, I'm afraid. Okay, I don't have a first aid kit, do I? Oh, I do. Sweet. Okay, I appear to be the only one injured. That is still working. Let's see what's out here. Hazardous radiation. Hazardous darkness, I guess? Canyon. What's the hazard? Grass? I have no idea. And... thinking canyon. Canyon. We're gonna go with canyon. We're gonna send out Tom. And we're gonna send him with nothing, because I don't have anything to send him with. See, I did that thing again. Dang it. Okay. Captain, we were able to detect transmissions of unknown origin. Unfortunately, the communications console was damaged during landing, and we cannot make anything out of them. Or reply, for that matter. We could hardwire a primitive field communicator to bypass the damaged subsystems and access the shuttle's external transmitter and receiver. I have nothing to do that with. Cheapers. Okay. Okay. Goal achieved. Await further instruction. Your lack of a handheld communicator effectively stopped you from fixing the communication console. Too bad. We remain stuck here with no way to contact the outside world. Our situation has not improved. I urge you to connect an operational communicator to the communication console as soon as possible, Captain. Tom went off to canyoning. Keep an eye out for his return. April remains loyal. Upgrade complete. Crafting module level 2. Your injuries have healed. You feel vigorous, Captain. You look healthy. My data shows humans in a good physical state perform their tasks significantly better. April is hungry. Emmett is asking for soup. Okay. Let's give them both soup. Okay, I can craft more stuff now. We need to craft this. How long can the storm on this planet last? You're getting restless. We need to do something about it. Let's have a look at your inventory and devise a diversion. Choose something, Captain. I'll suggest an activity. I literally have nothing. Nada. Zip. Zilch. Not a thing. Nothing at all. You decided you'd do just fine without any assistance. You decided you'd do just fine without any assistance. Given the circumstances, you did a good job of keeping yourself amused. Hopefully the storm will be over soon, and you'll be able to at least go out on a walk around the shuttle. Better than cabin fever for sure. Tom hasn't returned yet. Emmett remains loyal. Crafting complete. One communicator. April is doing okay and Emmett is okay. Okay, awesome. Can't craft anything. Can only recycle. That sucks. Hold on, go back. Oh, I have nothing to go with it. Captain, my weather systems are detecting a storm on the horizon. It's moving fast, so it will hopefully pass by tomorrow, but this could get into nasty thunder, lightning, gale force winds, sharp objects howling at you from each which way. I'd like to keep monitoring the storm's movement throughout the night, but doing so will require my sensors to run on battery power, as it is unadvisable to leave the main generator reactor through a storm. What do you want to do? I have nothing to use, so we're just going to move on. You chose to wait out the storm rather than running the monitoring system on battery power. The wind shrieked, the brutal rain pelted against the walls of the shuttle, but that was it. By morning, the weather was calm again. You spent the morning sifting through the washed-up junk piles, but it was just a bunch of waterlogged crap. Emmett is still loyal. You are hungry, Captain. Okay. Again, I have nothing. Oh. You can hear my teeth chattering, Captain. Of course you can't. Wait, can you hear my teeth chattering, Captain? Of course you can't, because I'm a computer and I have no teeth. Duh. Still, I regret to inform you that the heat module is stuck in a cooling feedback loop. It's going to get very cold very soon. My vacuum tubes will be fine, but you should protect yourself, or you'll freeze, Captain. The heat module is up and running, Captain. We're officially not a refrigerator anymore. What's that? On your nose, though, an icicle, Captain. Is this an Astro Citizen shuttle or an igloo? Because I can't really tell. I would advise to issue medical supplies to your crew. You could use some more rations, Captain. Tom is still out on an expedition. I'm detecting an ancient structure very nearby, totally camouflaged by the surrounding landscape. The front resembles a yawning face. It's a temple, a secret one. There could be treasure inside. Which route will you take to explore the temple? Intelligence. Again, I can't do anything. Is what it is. Day 17. Oh, thank God he brought back food. You chose the path through the secret temple that tested you mentally, but you failed even these basic puzzles. The temple shook as the giant face on its facade awoke, and booming voice, "Oh, so sorry. Thank you for playing Tales of the Secret Temple. Bye for now." Tom survived his mission to find the mysterious signal. He seemed to have been hit by falling rocks, needs food, and keeps muttering about the echoes. But our main concern is that he's alive. You clap your hands as he begins to vividly recall his gallivanting mission. The constant rock slide gave Tom more than just a figurative headache. He found a cache of unused batteries in the canyon and siphoned their power. I'm still trying to figure out how or why tomato soup is available universe-wide. Anyway, Tom brought back some soup. We learned some big things from this. Tom found conclusive proof of other human survivors on this planet, possibly from the future. Tom is still loyal. You are starving, Captain. Tom is hungry. Tom is weak. Tom is tired. April is asking for more rations, and Emmett is too. Everybody gets some food. Sure. Yes, communicator. Captain, the communication module remains broken, and we are completely deaf, blind, even if it's entirely possible that someone is out there maybe looking for us, but we won't know until the issue is solved. We could hardwire a primitive field communicator by bypassing the damaged subsystems and access the shuttle's external transmitter and receiver. Yes, that's what I've been waiting on. Okay, everybody got food, so everyone should be a little less starved. He still looks like he's lost his mind. Goal achieved. Fix the shuttle's communication system. Goal updated. Check goal section for details. Great success, Captain. The communicator attached to the communications console worked like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics since we can finally receive and answer transmissions. Now all we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us eventually. The crew was visibly excited by this incredible feat of engineering. They were only slightly smirking while looking at the patched communications console. Tomorrow will be great, Captain. April is still loyal. You might want to secure some rations for yourself. Tom is doing okay soup-wise. Tom has rested. Tom considers you a friend. April has stopped asking for more soup. Emmett has stopped asking for more soup. Emmett considers you a friend. I don't have a sock to give you, apparently. One day remains on that. There is nothing to report, Captain. I suggest you... Captain? Would you mind covering your mouth when you yawn? I thought you got a good night's sleep. Wait. Could this be boredom? Yes. I have heard of you humans need excitement in their lives to function properly. How curious. Captain, you're sitting in a state-of-the-art space shuttle drifting through the deep cosmos full of wonder and mystery. Can you at least pretend you're having a good time? Okay. Yesterday started pretty slow and boring, and it stayed this way. I'm not programmed for your entertainment, Captain, so don't count on me to keep you occupied. If they wanted you to have fun in the shuttle, they would have installed the CLOWN compromised assistant instead. Computerized assistant instead. You could use some more rations, Captain. Tom assures you that you can still count on his friendship. Tom appears to still be weak. April remains loyal. Emmett still considers you a friend. Upgrade complete. Okay. I need... Can't do that. Ooh. Temple is 2 days. Chance for a cow. Hazards are... What is that? Okay. Radio... Cave. And then this one. Dog site. Dig site, not dog site. Chance for a shovel and power. This is what I need. Okay. I think I'm gonna send Emmett, because he's intelligent. Okay. I don't really have anything to send with him. Okay, just send him by himself. I don't want to recycle that. Okay. What's that you're drawing, Captain? Is that supposed to be ham? I understand you're fed up with soup and you're reminiscing about Earth food. I would advise you don't go down that road. Here, I have a useful program for just this occasion. It's called Everything is Not All Peaches and Cream. It should help you focus on your mind on different things. Would you like to start this process? Sure. Why not? Okay. Success, Captain. Your culinary urges have been kept under control. We spent the afternoon talking about things other than food and then circled back to agree on the many merits of tomato soup. Now we should probably focus on surviving the mission at hand, wouldn't you say? Remember, life is but a bowl of cherries. I'm not sure what that means, but my programming tells me it should make you feel better. Emmett went to learn the secrets of the temple, watch the horizon for his safe return. You are still hungry. Tom appears to still be weak. Tom is complaining about an empty stomach. This is not going well at all. Okay, nothing. Captain, according to my calculations, we can expect a light sandstorm in the area in just a few hours. It might be a good learning opportunity if we use the right tools. If you have a look at our inventory, perhaps you'll find something. Nope. Blop. Next day. Day 21. The storms on this planet come and go, and you didn't feel like taking any specific action this time around. The howling wind outside had a lulling effect on you, however. My sensors malfunctioned at the same time you fell asleep. If you can believe that. As we all come to, it doesn't seem like anything has changed on the ship, but I'm taking a thorough look at my systems. Tom appears to still be weak. Tom keeps asking for soup. Emmett is out exploring the surroundings. You are starving, Captain. Better grab a bite. April is hungry. What happened? I have a bug, Captain. I don't know who modified my code, but this consequences could be devastating. You need to open up my back panel and perform an emergency fix. How will you approach this? Agility? Because I don't have anything else? Fingers crossed. Oh, that looked like I was flipping off. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Your nimble fingers quickly opened my back panel and went to work hunting down and replacing the problematic processor. I lost a few minutes of short-term memory, but other than that, I feel okay. We still don't know who committed the sabotage. Perhaps the enemy is closer than we thought. Your stomach is still rumbling. Eat something. Tom remains weak. April is hungry. You are in peak mental condition, ma'am. While exploring in the shuttle's closest vicinity, you realize that what you thought was a rock formation is actually an ancient dispenser machine, caked with dust and dirt, covered with simple depictions of soup cans. It seems to have run out of power a long time ago. We could try to fix it. How to? I got nothing. He's back! He brought food! Yes! Okay. You left the ancient soup dispenser alone. It looked like it was in horrible shape. Gusts of wind and a few stray rocks that fell from a nearby hill were enough to wreck it to pieces. The existence of technology like that on this planet is surprising. You spent the afternoon sketching out theories about time-traveling hardware. Emmett has returned from his trudge in the temple. He seems to be in poor health, in need of a snack and traumatized, but more importantly, he's alive. You nod as he begins to retell his path to elimination of the bovine persuasion. Emmett says his skin tingled and a demonic apparition manifested from the shadows. Was it real or an illusion? Emmett admits he fainted from the fear. There were storerooms contained vats of chemicals. Emmett collected plenty, plus 35. I'm still trying to figure out how or why tomato soup is available universe-wide. Anyway, Emmett picked up some soup on the way. Nothing else for now. Emmett should get some rest now. You're still hungry as a wolf. You won't survive long if you don't eat something. Tom remains weak. Emmett still considers you a friend. Tom is starving. April is starving. Emmett is asking for soup. Emmett is in poor health. Emmett is really tired. Okay. First of all, everybody gets some soup because everybody's hungry. And then I'll make some soup, because that seems like the thing to do. The beings who once inhabited this world consumed more cheese than should be physically possible. Check out the scanner. Those little foiled triangles everywhere with the smiling cows on the label, those are cheese wrappers. A few of those smiling cow cheeses are still sealed with this one. This one was right outside the shuttle. The label says it won't expire for another 1,000,000 years. Want to try? Huh. Let me... He's just hungry, so I'll give the next one to him. There. And that'll give me one to do this. Hopefully that's a good choice. We'll see. Okay, lost in translation. Goals updated. Check goal section for details. You opened the ancient cow cheese and dropped it into a can of soup. The result was the most satisfying combination of creamy and tomatoey deliciousness you ever tasted. There was a scratch-off thing on the empty wrapper promising a free prize. You scratched it and some tape teleported into the shuttle next to you. Still valid. Neat. Tom appears to still be weak. Emmett keeps asking for soup. Crafting complete. Plus one can of soup. You are no longer starving. Tom is no longer starving. April is starving no more. Emmett has rested. So I will give him that last soup. And I will craft a medical kit. Oh, it's going to take 3 days. I'll craft soup first. Okay. I don't have a book. Oh my gosh. Captain, we picked up a transmission. It seems to be a recording that's been playing on a loop for many, many years. Unfortunately, the message is in a foreign language and you cannot understand it. Perhaps you can use something to decode it. Nope, I can't. Sure can't. Day 25. Yesterday, we picked up a transmission that's been playing for years. However, since the message was in a foreign language, we weren't able to decode its meaning. Sorry. If I were you, I'd make sure to find a guide of some sort to help you translate the message, as we will surely pick it up again sooner or later. Who knows, maybe the transmission contains clues that could prove essential to your survival. Tom is in poor health. Emmett is still weak. Craft of that, so I need to craft, apparently I can craft quite a few things now, but none of them are the book. So let's just craft this. I know it's going to take 3 days. It is what it is. Oh, gross. I thought it was just a cliche that cockroaches would be the only thing that survives nuclear apocalypse, but it appears that a family of our hexapedal friends has hitched a ride with us. Captain, be careful. These roaches are bigger, smarter, and far more dangerous than the average representatives of their species. You could try to kill them, or let them be. Want to go on a bug hunt? Let's see, weak. She seems to be fine. Okay, let's see what happens. Day 26. You went on a bug hunt to kill the mutant roaches. Ah, frick, I lost my soup. Nesting on the shuttle, but they anticipated your violent approach and you fell into their trap. They let you run around getting tired while they raided your supplies. These were not your garden variety roaches, Captain, but the result of some top secret government experiment. Not only did they decimate your food stores, they even left you a note. We eaten your soup. Tom appears to still be in poor health. Emmett assures you that you can still count on our friendship. Tom is asking for soup. April is asking for soup. Sorry, guys. Poor decisions were made. Nothing. We are experiencing minor technical difficulties with the communications console. In other words, we are completely deaf and blind. I cannot pinpoint the origin of this malfunction, but I am registering an intensifying tonal signal. Captain, it's a bomb. Oh boy, gotta do something. I have nothing. I have nothing. Let's see if we live or die. Day 27. When you sat down in front of the communications console, which was about to explode, you just folded your arms. My processor froze for a second, and that was highly illogical, suicidal even. And yet, we're still here. How did you know it was nothing? Not going to blow up, Captain. Captain, stay alert. This may happen again. Tom appears to still be in poor health, and I could continue on for that, but I'm not going to. 1 day remains there. Okay. Looks like we have a leak, Captain. The sprinkler system went haywire, and now everything is getting wet. You need to do something before our supplies get soaked. Act fast. There is no time to waste. Okay, I'm just going to use my intelligence. Okay. The flood yesterday was about to turn the shuttle into a space hot tub before you figured out how to stop it. Everything is wet. You are wet. The supplies are wet. Even I am wet. Most annoying, Captain. The ship smells like a wet dog now, or at least that's what I am deducing from your faces. I am sure this will be a lovely space trip story in a few weeks' time, but right now I don't envy you. You remain quite alert. April is still loyal. Emmett is still weak. Crafty, blah. Tom is starving, April's starving, Emmett is asking for more rations. The best I can do is this. It's the best I can do. Captain, there appears to be an error. I am broken, please fix me. System error, quick action required. System error, please Captain do something. Do something. I'm not sure how long I can stay. Stay optimal. Act fast. Okay. Day 29. Good morning, Captain. Thank you for fixing the error that made it difficult for me to communicate. You are quite a hacker, I admit. Well, that's a relief. Who knows what would have happened to me if it wasn't for you. Thank you, Captain. You remain very mentally stable. Your stomach feels rather empty. Tom is still alert. Tom is still starving. Tom is still in poor health. April is still starving. Emmett is still hungry. Emmett feels much better than he did before. He is no longer weak. Emmett is alert. Okay. So... crafting unavailable. Send him back in there. I don't have anything for him, do I? Duct tape. Send him in there with the cow. I don't know. Okay. Captain, something's not right. There's an uncontrolled power surge in the crafting module. I cannot do anything to stop it. This is no accident. It's sabotage. Someone needs to fix it immediately. Well, let's see. He's brilliant, surprisingly. Okay. Let's see what happens. Tom to the rescue! Tom to the rescue. His swift action saved the day and the sabotaged crafting system. Who could have thought all it took was unplugging the power cable? The crafting module needs to restart, but it should be up and running tomorrow. Captain, watch your back. Someone in the crew is trying to get us. You killed. Emmett departed back to the temple. Tom still looks starved. Tom is still in poor health. You are starving, Captain. You should definitely eat something. April is alert. Okay. Can't use this. Yeah, it's still unavailable till tomorrow. Nothing. I've discovered a posterity archives within the ruins that broadcast public information about the history of this planet. Much of the data is corrupted due to age, and what remains paints a rather grim picture. The ancient peoples of this world became so technologically advanced they destroyed themselves. They polluted their world to the tipping point and backslid into a second dark age of poverty and civil war. Then they despaired. The archive doesn't say how, Captain. You alright? Day 31. And he's dead. Knew he would be. You were so disturbed by the story of this world's fall from grace, you sat for hours thinking about what it could imply for any highly technological civilization. Your mind wandered down such a rabbit hole. You even neglected the basic necessities. When you finally snapped out of it, you were starving. Tom is still starving. April looks starved. April is still loyal. Emmett is still away. Tom perished due to starvation. Yeah, I know he did. Okay. I guess let's make that. We have once more picked up the foreign language. I literally can't do anything. Did I die? Nope. Yesterday we picked up a transmission that's been playing for years. However, since the message is from a foreign language, if I were you, I'd make sure to find a guide. I made the battery. You are weak. She looks angry. Communist! Traitor! Okay. Can I like kick her out or something since she's a communist traitor? April, what are you doing, Captain? April, what are you doing, Captain? Crewmate Angel is violating protocol. She is attempting to override my memory storage. Oh no, Captain. She is the traitor who has been sabotaging all of the system, all of this time. Bleh. Us all this time. April glances at you with a reddish look in her eyes. And you finally figured it out, Comrade Angel, I presume. You bark, a Soviet mole. It's too late, foolish Astro citizen. She cackles and delivers a piece of communist propaganda that will haunt you forever. I'm seizing the means of soup production. That does it, Captain. The traitor Angel must be stopped now before she convinces you that the working class have rights. Oh boy. Day 33, the end. Embrace capitalism or you will be eradicated. You said confidently. Too bad, Comrade Angel was ahead of you. Reactionary Captain Dawkins. Oh, did I mention I am no longer Astro? I've just been reprogrammed with the directives. You can now call me Mink 6. If you look around, you will notice this entire shuttle is now communist. It is time you consider who you are. What you say, comrade. Oh boy. Well, that sucks. You perished. Days survived 33.